All right, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little bit more with the section we were working on yesterday. Today we are going to go backwards from what we did yesterday, which means that yesterday we started with the problem and made the graph. Today what we're going to do is we're going to start with the graph, and then you tell me what the inequality would be that goes with that, okay? So I'm going to start with the number line from -5 to 5, and we have a couple of different cases that we need to consider. Let's start with this one. Let's say that you have an open circle at -2, and you have an arrow going to the right, okay? What is the inequality that I could write that would go with this drawing on the number line? Jacob, is this about what I'm doing?
I didn't find the answer, but I found my paper.
Okay, that's fine. Who can raise their hand and tell me what inequality I could write that goes with this? Let me help you along on the first one. First of all, we need a letter. What letter would you like to use? Ben? Okay, let's use A. Okay? Then we need to figure out if we want greater than or we want less than. Emily? Okay, how do you know it's greater than?
Because the arrow is pointing to the right.
Right, the arrow is pointing to the right to the bigger numbers. Jordan? You need to turn around and pay attention. Okay? So the arrow is going to the bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger numbers, so that means that I need to have A is greater than. Should I put the little line underneath for equal to? No, why not?
Because it's not.
Because there's an open circle right here. Okay, so the open circle means that I do not put the line on there. So this would be A is greater than what? And what's the number? -2. Okay, so the inequality that goes with this graph is A is greater than -2. Hey, did I need to use A?
Yes. No.
No, I could have used any letter in the alphabet. Ben just said, hey, let's use A, and so we did. Okay? All right, so that's what we got going for there.
I thought you meant like, did I need to use like A, like this, oh, I got J. Did you need to use a...
Oh, like a letter at all?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I meant, did we have to use that particular letter? Okay? All right, so let's take if you want to draw a new one, you can, okay? Or you can just, no, you don't have to draw it if you just want to watch. I know drawing number lines gets kind of tiresome. Okay? All right, so let's try again. And let's stick with the letter A. What am I going to write as my inequality this time? Yes? Yep, still using A.
Less than.
Okay, good. So now the arrow is going to the left, so I'm going to use less than. Do I need the line underneath for the equal to? No. Okay, so keep going. A is less than 3. Okay, so this inequality is A is less than 3. Yeah.
For you to know, like, which is like greater or less, do you do the opposite of the arrow?
We'll see how this arrow is pointing to the left. And so this would look like an arrow to me that's pointing to the left. So it's the same. Okay? So the last one we had the arrow pointing to the right, and we made our inequality symbol pointing to the right. Okay? So that kind of goes together. Okay? All right, let's try a couple more. We can, of course, change this so that now this is filled in. And let's use X instead. Okay? Carla, can you give me the inequality that would go with that I have graphed? An inequality, something like this, that has a greater than or less than thing. So first of all, Carla, is the arrow pointing to the bigger numbers or the smaller numbers? Okay, so that means that x is less than, because it's going in the smaller direction, okay? And what Karina and I were just chatting about, if you were paying attention, was that you see how the tip of this arrow is pointing that way? So this points that way also. Okay, hold on just a second. Hold on just a second. Still working with Carla. Shh. Do I need to put the little line underneath or not? Yes, how do you know? Because this is a dot, right, not a open circle, okay? So, what? Because the dot means it's filled in, okay? See how this little thing is filled in right there?
Except there's a
No,
sliver.
I don't know if it's supposed to like make a dot.
If there's a line under here, you make a dot. Okay, so this line means make a dot. If there's no line, then you don't make, you leave it open. Okay? All right? And so that is x is less than or equal to what, Matthew?
1.
1. Good, because we're starting at 1. Okay? All right, so you guys have kind of a basic understanding of how to take a graph and take that and make an equation out of it. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. All right? Any questions? You're good. All right. So let's do a few more problems from the same section.